Hello and welcome back to the Industrial Rage. This series that I'm working on now is called Building Till I Die. Just a recap from last time, we basically, well, we haven't got anything done yet. The big thing is we don't have power yet, so let's see if we can take care of that now. Um, let's build some power poles and get our stuff running. Just filling up my toolbar here, making sure I've got everything I'm going to need in order to build a power system and hopefully be able to run it down to where I have these smelting columns. And just a real quick look, see where our biters are. Okay, we've still got those to the west and to the southwest. Looks like we already had our pump here. That's good. We really don't have much in the way of underground pipes. Let's build some of those. That is going to take a little while. Handcrafting things at the beginning of the game is always such a pain. If I can get it just beyond our spaceship here, I'm going to clean up some of this junk. It's just going to make it a whole lot easier. I'll leave the spaceship. I always like to leave the spaceship. Okay, so we'll run some of these pipes down. That's good there. Could probably get away with not running that anymore. Oh, let me do one more here. And let's build our first boiler. Throw on a couple of these generators. Get it hooked up to some power and throw a little coal in there. And we've got ourselves power running for the first time, which is excellent. I think right here is where we're going to build our little starter base. And I'm actually going to be building a series of starter bases as we go. This one here is the very basic one where we're just getting automation, we're getting gun turrets, we're getting military. Those are our three most important things for right now. Let's go ahead and do logistics, radar, and repair packs. I'm actually going to move repair packs a little bit closer. It's really important and in the early game, as we're fighting biters and whatnot, that we have a way to like repair our turrets and keep them going. We are light on coal, so let's go down here and grab a little. And we'll make sure and save some for our boiler. Make sure we get a full stack in there. Alright, we're running on all cylinders now. And grab a little bit of this iron. And we need to build some more science packs. Hand feed them in here into our laboratories. Once we get automation started, we'll get some factories going and have it fill up our red science via automation, which will be fantastic. All right, plenty of red science going. Anything else we need to do? It's always nice to be pre-building gears. interest in electronic circuits. It does seem like sciences take longer in this new edition, the space age. I don't know why that is. It certainly seems to be the case. We're going to throw some coal over into that boiler. Let's go grab some real fast. While we're down here, let's expand this daisy chain just a little bit. Spin that around. Everything's gone in a circle. We're good. Running around. Man, the early game is just nothing. Running back and forth. Our pollution cloud is expanded. Now that we've got that boiler running, now that we've got our stacks going. Alright, we've finished automation. That's great. Let's actually get some machines going here. For right now, I'm just going to build 5. I'm going to build some inserters. Let's see, boxes are great to have. An iron chest, I should say. Got science rolling. While I'm waiting for all of this stuff to build, I'm going to do one more little recon mission. Just get a better sense of this first spider's nest that we're going to get. I don't think I've looked to see how big it is. That's always helpful. Early game, before you have grenades, it's biters that I really, or excuse me, the worms that I really need to freak out about. And there are, what, 3 or 4? There are 4. Yeah, that's a lot. Alright, we've got gun turrets done. We're moving on to military. We're going to run out of red science here real fast, and so our science is going to stall. Alright. Let's add our assembly machine. Throw that on there for now. And the first thing we want to be building is red science so that we're not just constantly building that over and over again by hand. And get a little power going. We're off to the races. Build some more gears in the meantime. And this is just going to be making us gears while we move along. Here, to throw in my excess copper. Get something out of that. Have it building some wires. So this is just a real basic setup for early game production. I'm looking to have my sciences done, but also be building things that are a little more complicated, like gears and our green circuits. These are stuff that we constantly need, and this will just keep on moving. So we're almost done with military, which means I'm going to start building ammo. Early game, you are just constantly building ammo. Let's do that as our last of these first 5 assembly machines that we have. Box. Throw that ammo in there. And now it's just a matter of keeping those boxes filled here with what we've got. We'll eventually automate these stacks, get some electric mining drills in there, and start pulling them into to smelting stacks where we're kind of got that process automated. Won't have to do so much stuff by hand, and then this will change considerably. But for the next little while, this is really going to be our setup here. We'll expand this, have the ability to do green science. That's going to require us to be able to make inserters and belts. We're going to need belts for our factory anyway, so that's good. This is great. All right. Let's build even more of those. Oh, let's get us a machine gun. Get us our first gun turret. And we're out of coal. Okay, that's pretty filled. That's great. Just because I always forget, I'm just going to top this off. Chances are good. It's still got plenty in there. Yeah, it needs it. Yeah, we ran through that copper pretty quick. We ran through the iron plate as well. Alright, we've got some ammo. Get rid of this shitty gun. Put some over here on my toolbar. Just makes it easier for us to fill that up. Fill up our turrets. If I've got it here where it's nice and handy. For some reason it really wants us to fill up this other one here. I don't understand. Alright, well, we'll figure that out. Yeah, I probably need 4 more gun turrets before we decide to do that biter's nest, and probably twice as much ammo as we've got right now. Build a few more of our iron smelting columns here, just so that we, for symmetry purposes, right? What the hell, we'll do 2 additional copper smelters. Get those going. We're already out of iron over there. Our technology, though, is humming along. We're already at logistics, which is great. In the past, I've used the shotgun. I don't know. I just don't feel confident with that gun. It never seems to auto aim the way the other one does. Throwing in more coal. We'll eventually automate that. That's key. But right now, I don't have a whole lot of belts. Buffer chest here. This way it'll just continuously make those red science. And we'll eventually put our green science there as well. We've got about 15 minutes left. I'd like to hit that first biter's nest here pretty quick. Just continuously building ammo. I think if we've got about 200 ammo, maybe a little more, would be good. It's moving right along, man. We run out of iron so fast. Certainly use more of that. We'll throw in all of that. Let's get going. So, as I recall, my game plan was to hit this thing kind of from the southeast, kind of minimize the number of biters that are going to be, or excuse me, worms that are activated. Alright, remember this is for keeps. If we die, we gotta restart. So, everybody cross your fingers, hold your breath, say a prayer to the deity of your choice, and let's knock this sucker out. Oh, I didn't build enough gun turrets. Damn it. Definitely have to have multiple gun turrets if this is gonna work. Alright, let's run back up. It's going to take copper and iron gears. We've got plenty of iron gears. We're kind of low on copper and iron at the moment. And the other thing is those turrets take forever to build by hand. We'll eventually get that automated. You just don't build enough in the early game to really justify it. Got plenty of gears. Already out of coal. That happened so fast. Alright, everything's topped off. 4 of those bad boys. Throw the rest of this iron and copper here. Almost done with logistics. Let's check our tree here. So radars, electric miners, iron, green science, lights. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, by the time we get down there, we'll have 5 turrets. We've got, between our gun and our stash here, about 250 or so ammo, which is pretty great. Kind of hide in these trees here. Trees have a tendency to kind of screw up the biters. They get kind of caught and stuck in it. Anything that'll help us. There we go. Build repair packs. What a dumbass. Let's get those on our bar. Time. I want to get that guy. Starting to get hit. Okay, that first spider's nest is gone. Excellent. Alright, let's just kind of reassess what we've accomplished today. We got power running, we got science running, we built our first few technologies, or researched them. We've got a little bit of automation going. That'll be the next episode. We'll be expanding that automation, kind of building that out, having more stuff that's built automatically that we don't have to build by hand, and maybe we'll even start with some getting some electric miners going, really getting these smelting columns in fiddle. Let's just kind of take a look at all of our stuff here, maybe top everything off. And of course, add more coal to our system. What the heck, let's play for just a little bit longer. Damn it, this game's so addictive. You just don't want to stop. Get some more ammo. I need to have some stone smelting going on, I think. So these guys will be feeding a box, and then I want couple more that are going to be making the stone bricks. And while we're down here, again, might as well add to that daisy chain. That's 7 on there. That's a pretty good chain going. So that'll get us some normal rocks. This will, have these be smelters. There we go. So now we'll have some stone bricks working. We've got some regular stone. This will be great for furnace production. Let's go ahead and build a ton of furnaces right now. I think this is where our initial stacks are going to be. I like to keep things kind of close and tight here in this early game, not spread things out too much. I mean, it's really, really handy that we have all of our resource patches so close. We should look and see if we can see where our expansion little patches are going to be. So we've got some more copper down here, some more stone. We need to search a little bit more for iron. I'm just noticing that our pollution cloud is getting all the way out to this area here, and there could be a biter's nest just right there. So before we do anything else, and before we quit for this episode, let's run out here, do a quick recon, and check to make sure there isn't any biter's nest just right on our doorstep. Hopefully all of these trees are helping keep that pollution cloud from going too far. Now that I've researched radars, I should get that running as well. Building out that network of radars really helps us monitor what's going on out there. It looks like we've got a big body of water to the north of us here. That's terrific. Water is your friend as far as keeping biters out. Kind of isolate yourself in these little peninsulas by building walls and taking advantage of that body of water. That's big, yeah. This is good. Oh, no biters out here. We're really looking out. Let's just check the big map here. Yeah, I'm really surprised there isn't more out here. Now, I've done this before where I'm running, the toolbar is in the way, and I've run right into a nest. Again, I've done so many stupid things in this game. This is looking great. We've got water to the west here, so it looks like we're... I'm just going to check out and see where this ends, see if it connects to a larger landmass, or if we truly are on a little peninsula here. That would be great. Another coal patch. I didn't see any iron yet. Okay, it looks like this narrows down here. This would be a good place for a wall if this is leading to a larger landmass here, and it sure is. There's a biter's nest, a good size one. So a wall across here, defended with some turrets, and then we won't really have to worry about those guys. The pollution cloud is way far away from that too, so we won't have to do that for a good long time. Let's run back to the base. Looks like our production over there is stalled. We probably ran out of iron. Years going, and there you go. Your science production is toast. Oh, it's moving. It's just going slow. So yeah, we've got, I think, a really good starting area here. I think we really lucked out on our map. Not a ton of iron out there, but we've certainly got enough with that initial patch to get things going. And then we'll have to kind of expand our territory, beat back some biters. so that we can find that next iron patch. These will start drying up incredibly fast. It's crazy when you've got the settings all set to normal, how fast you're constantly having to find new iron patches. Copper in the early game just don't have quite the same demand. Yeah, we were out of iron here. That should keep us going for a good long time. Oh, and let's end it there. That looks like a good spot. So again, next time we'll build out a little bit more automation and get some of our smelting stack started, get some electric miners in here, and we'll probably take out another biter base. All right, this is the Industrial Rage, build until I die, and this has been episode 2. Please like and subscribe. It's a brand new channel. We're trying to get this started, so help us out. Thanks so much. Have a great one.